You're not here just to accumulate knowledge. The more knowledge that you have doesn't actually equal more profits, like people tell you. Trading is as simple as you make it. The simplest thing you can do is focus. You want those green months to be so much larger than your red months. We're trading the market condition, we're trading the pattern, and we're trading ourselves. Emotion shouldn't be a part of the process. Hey guys, welcome back to the After Hours. I'm the ATL Beast, and today we're going to talk about the barriers of entry. When we talk about barriers of entry, we're talking about what separates you from becoming the successful trader you want to be. When we look at day trading, we understand that you're behind a computer. You could be there for hours, sometimes even days. That's what it feels like. And that's because of the emotional turmoil that you go through. We're talking about the ups and downs of trading, and it's only amplified by how much money that you have in there. The stock market, it's only reflecting what you think back at you. You're not here just to accumulate knowledge. The more knowledge that you have doesn't actually equal more profits, like people tell you. If anything, it's more of how well can you manage what you know now, especially when you lead with risk management. That's one of the basic things that you need to have in your plan. Your plan is only as good as the trader, so you have to know yourself. It's your expectations and your reactions. If you want to automate part of this process, you just get a plan and either have someone execute it for you, or you could predetermine all the entries with a limit order, or you can even make an algo. But at that point, you run the risk of not being able to make those tweaks that are going to get you a little more money. You see how complicated this can get, right? Well, one of the first things you have to understand is trading is as simple as you make it. The simplest thing you can do is focus. Now, when we talk about focus, we're talking about you're only focused on this pattern for at least 3 months. And in that 3 months, you're gonna see a market cycle. You're gonna see different market conditions in those 3 months. You're gonna see when it's busy, you're gonna see when it's dead, and then you're gonna see somewhere in between where it's climbing or falling down. In that cycle, you wanna know how to trade each one in terms of your risk management. And it's only gonna be in one pattern. That pattern is gonna have certain variations. When you trade this, sometimes it's barely within the trading window. If it goes anywhere above this point, you probably shouldn't be trading because it becomes risky. You're gonna have to learn all those special details because that's what's gonna make you confident.
Interested in trading like Steven Ducks? It all starts with choosing the right broker. Ducks Trading has partnered with Centerpoint Securities to supercharge your trading journey. By joining Centerpoint Securities through Ducks Trading, you can unlock CP Edge, a suite of top-tier trading tools valued at over $6,000 right at your fingertips. Gain an edge in your trading with real-time scanners, cutting-edge news, and a personalized trading journal. Experience trading like never before with superior short inventory, dedicated support, buttery smooth trade execution, and the opportunity to earn interest on any of your idle funds. Plus, enjoy competitive pricing that suits your trading style. Ready to elevate your trading? Simply click the link in the description below to get started. Now, let's dive back into the content.
So when we talk about being consistently profitable, the only thing you really need to know is out of the 12 months, you should be profitable at least 7. With each of those green months, you probably might be up a couple $100. But one of the red months, you're down like almost $1,000. That pretty much cancels out all those green months. So your job is to have the opposite happen. You want those green months to be so much larger than your red months. And the only way to do that is to lose small. The main thing is you have to be consistent. We're talking about the monthly profits, that paycheck that you get. And at the end of the month, you can even make another layer of risk management. Take off some money and then put it in a separate account as a backup account. Or you could put more money at the end if you're doing really well. But you have to understand, we're in a cycle. There's gonna be plays and then there's gonna not be plays. There are those times that there are not plays. You have to trust yourself to be disciplined and not to touch anything. When you become tired, you rest. When you become hungry, you eat. It's just that simple. Sometimes you might have to get away from the market to get the best insights from the market. You look at old data and you find new insights. Now, let me remind you, when we trade, we're trading the market condition, we're trading the pattern, and we're trading ourselves. Emotions shouldn't be a part of the process, but they inevitably are if you have any kind of tweaking going on. So to take the expectations out, you can't guess the top or guess the bottom. All you can do is create a plan based off of the pattern and the market condition. And at some level, you want to create your position size based off your personal winning percentage with that pattern in those setups that are only supported by your filters and criteria in the setup that you give a certain grade of quality for the setup. We are looking for early signs of the setup for it to turn into a better version of the setup that we really want. If you're in the long side of things, you're probably looking for those breakouts, but you're going to get to the stock before it's an actual breakout. You're going to look on the daily chart, waiting for the breakout to form, the ABCD pattern, the break of the resistance, the volume's picking up. It could literally be anything. On the opposite side, you have shorts. Maybe they're waiting for some signs of weakness. Maybe I want this certain amount of pull. Maybe I want this to be tested or rejected by this time in the day. It's whatever you create for your definition of simple signals. We don't actually have to do something all the time. If anything, there was nothing really to trade this week. We're talking about something with an edge. There were several things that were breakouts or breakdowns, even pump and dumps, but they were in the biotech sector, or they were in super penny stocks, or the legit penny stocks that people think about that are under $1. But those, the edge on that is pretty much gambling. Even to the people that have mentors or do the videos, you don't want to copy someone 100%. You want to be the best version of yourself. You are trying to increase your decision making. We're talking about you always want to take action. Now, most of those actions, you want them to be predetermined. So you have enough energy to take the real actions that matter. So because of that, you want to automate the parts of the process that you don't need to worry about during the trade. Most of your energy should be spent preparing for the trade. Now, you don't want to pull the trigger until you know that this is your setup. That's going to bring you to the table, but you won't really pull the trigger until you are confident that this is your signal. And you have to trade your pattern, because if you don't, you lose trust in yourself. The main thing is you have to do the trading. You can't just follow a mentor in every single thing that they do or expect them to do everything for you. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.